Hello, this is a little video to help all those people who like to use the Slavic Legends Tarot but do not have any background information on it. So I, as a Slavic person, I put together a little bit of the basic information that you can take and maybe do some more research if you need to. So let's start with the Fool, which to me it's represent hloupy Honza or simple-minded Johnny. He's really a character that represents all those happy-go-lucky people. He does conquest that nobody and quest that nobody can do, and in the end he always gets the princess and half of the kingdom. So he is really happy-go-lucky. He's viewed as simple-minded, but in reality he's very smart. Also, it can be all about the legend about the fern flower. Here is the flower, and the legend goes that on midsummer nights people go and look for this fern flower, which is supposed to bring eternal life, youth, and wealth. Number 2, to me it looks like a representation of alchemist, which is a good one for a magician. He has some of the red and black liquids that the alchemists are trying to achieve in quest for the philosopher's stone. Number 3, we call Baba Korenarka. It would be a village herbalist that people go to be healed from different diseases. She also could be called a folk witch, but we don't really call it witch because witch it has a bad connotation, so we just call it a grandma herbalist. The third one is the Empress. I should say number 3, it's the Empress, and there are two possible representation. It could be the Mokosh or Mokosha, which is Mať Zemlya or goddess of earth or mother earth, or Zhiva, which is goddess of life, fertility, love, and marriage. I will put all these names in the description, so don't worry about it. I'm not gonna try to spell it right now. Number 5, the Emperor, the Hierophant, the Lovers, and the Chariot. Emperor, it has a symbol here of God Rod, which is the original supreme deity of the Slavs, and he's the creator of the world. 5, it's Hierophant. Here we can see different symbols for different gods, so he would be probably a pagan priest or shaman or wise man. The Lovers, I think because the creators are Polish, that this would be the night, Kupalo night. We don't have it in my mythology, but we certainly do the wreath that the girls girls usually make the wreath on the midsummer night. It's unmarried maidens, really. They throw them in the water, and the boys are waiting down the river, and they pick these wreaths, and that's how they get paired up. So it's good representation for a choice and for lovers. Now, of course, this is Baba Yaga. Everybody knows her. She rides on the mortar and pestle, and she doesn't really need the raven and the owl. In the story, she doesn't have them. She moves on her own. But that's okay, it looks nice on the card. Next one is Strength, Hermit, Wheel of Fortune, and Justice. Strength, because it's hard to see who it is. It doesn't have any sign, but we have mullen, the flower, very important in Slavic mythology. And mullen In Polish is something like Dzievana, which we call Dzievana. The goddess is Devana, and it's the goddess of wild nature, for forests and hunting. So I think that's a good representation for strength. This one is Leshy, very well known forest spirit. He's the protector of the forest. Wheel of Fortune, it's a spinning wheel or kolovrat, and you can see 3 pairs of hands, and these would belong to Sudicky, Sosenice, Vojenice, Rozanice. These are basically the Slavic Norns. They are spinning, using the spinning wheel, spinning the fate of newborn babies. Justice, I couldn't find anything much, but she might have a symbol of god Perun, and he, beside being a god of thunder, he's also a god of law and righteousness and order. I like that she uses the candle because we also have the saying, like, you use the light to find the truth. And we have Hangman, Death, Temperance, and the Devil. Veles, no guessing, he has the the Hangman is Veles, he has the symbol of the god, and Veles is major god of earth, waters, livestock, and the underworld. So that's very right. Marzana or Morana is very well known and recognizable by the colorful ribbons, and she is goddess of winter, misfortune, pestilence, and personification of death. Temperance, it looks to me like the white stag with golden antlers, and he is making sure that there is equal amount or similar amount of darkness and light. He's really fighting darkness, and also protects against harmful mythological creatures like goblins and things like that. Interestingly, he eventually became symbol of Jesus Christ. Next one, we have the devil. Here is this the sign for God Chernobog. He is literally black god, and he is god of misfortune, bad luck, death, darkness, destruction, and also a malicious corrupter of everything pleasant. Next we have Tower, the star, the moon, and the sun. Here is the sign of the god Perun, which is a god of sky, thunder, lightning, storms, law, and war. Very famous god and very well known. Stars we have 2 because they come as guardian goddesses in 2s. One is Zoria or Yetrenka or morning star, which is personification of morning, and the other one is with her sister Večernice or Večernaya or evening star. Now moon in Slavic language is really like male gender because we have gendered nouns. So originally it was the god horse, but now they are trying to make it a goddess. I guess because everybody else has got male goddess of the sun and female of the moon, so kind of pair them up. So now it's a female goddess of moon, magic, healing, and herbal remedies. She's also a queen of 9 creatures like vampires, werewolves, which we have right here, and fairies and nymphs, which are called rusalkas. Interestingly, Slavs are children of sun and fire, and they consider moonlight as harmful, especially for pregnant women and newborn babies. Then we have the Dashbog, which is the sun god. He is literally wealth giver, He is source of wealth and he represents justice and well-being. He is always born in the morning, he matures by noon, and by the evening he's an old man. And now we have the judgment and the world. Judgment should be probably Vesna, which is goddess of spring, and she awakens the nature after long cold winter. So to me that looks like exactly what she's doing. And the world, obviously, that would be the Slavic world tree, which is almost always oak, because that is the most sacred tree. It has 3 parts. The underworld, where there is the god Veles, represented by the snake. Then around the trunk is the world of people, humans, and also earthly spirits. And in the crown, obviously this is the realm of gods. And